We are back with another review, and today we got a special treat. We're going to be doing my top 5 favorite black box Batman figures, and we're also going to be doing another video, which I think I'll be dropping tomorrow. Subsequently, it's going to be the top 5 least favorite black box Batman figures. So, to start off the lineup here, it's going to be 5 to 1, and 1's going to obviously be my favorite pop out of the entire Batman wave. I believe at this point we have reached a point where the last pop that was dropped has been announced, it has been released. I haven't seen any other ones from this particular series, the Black Box Batman series specifically, get dropped. They are going to be dropping a Batman Returns and a Batman Forever series, but those are not, to my knowledge, associated with the Batman 80 Years line. So, as to the assumption that we have finished the line, I'm going to go through my top favorite and my top least favorite that they have dropped so far over the past about year and a half. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review, and let's start off with number 5. And number 5 is going to be a recent drop, the last drop actually, and that's going to be the Devastator from FYE. This pop is really sick. It is huge. It's almost like Thanos size, but way heavier, because Thanos is usually a bobbler, and this is just a solid pop. I'm trying to be delicate here because it is absolutely so large that when this particular pop shipped, it actually cracked the bottom plastic insert right here, which I do have another one coming, so that'll be nice to have at least a little box and an insert swap. But the figure is really nice. The paint app on this one is really cool, and I liked reviewing this one. So this was definitely a solid pop. And I mean, to start off my series of 5, why not have number 5 be probably one of the coolest ones that I think they dropped in regards to aesthetically pleasing. This and maybe one other one that I think is coming in higher up in the lineup here, but this one definitely. How sick is that? So I'm gonna put the Devastator off over here to the side, and then we're gonna drop into my next one, which is gonna be this is a movie moment, pop movie moment. So it's gonna be the Commissioner Gordon and the Batman from Batman Begins. This is the only Christian Bale pop that they dropped in this wave, which you'll hear some more gripage, I guess you could say, in my video of my least favorite, I guess you could say. But for right now, this is as far as it'll go. But this is the first and only Batman Begins, I should say, Christian Bale Batman that they put in the Batman 80 Years wave, which kind of sucks that it was a movie moment and it wasn't a standalone pop. But again, we'll have that in the other video. This was my first light up pop that they did, period. So I just pushed a button actually to light it up, but this is the first light up pop that I actually ended up picking up from Funko. This is a brand new one. I figured we'd just unbox a brand new one today, but this is pretty sweet. I like this one. It has the Batman Begins Christian Bale Batman right there, which is pretty sweet. Non-movable, but you could take him off. If you had like a double of this, I guess you could technically have yourself a Christian Bale Batman. We got your Commissioner Gordon, your what is it, Gary Oldman. He's got the Joker card right there. It's pretty cool. It's like a nice little high-def little printing here. And I do like this little scene that they have going on here on top of the rooftop. And then it has this nice little subtle button which lights up the bat signal, which is totally sick. I'm glad they made at least one pop with the bat signal in it, which is pretty cool in this 80 Years line, because it's so significant to Batman. Again, this is probably something that you can even see his other foot is even lifting up over there. See that? So I imagine he probably is easily to remove off of this particular base. So there's the battery compartment down there. But yeah, this is a pretty cool pop. Pop Town, Pop Heroes, I guess you can call it. But it's a movie moment nonetheless. But definitely coming in at number 4 is going to be the Batman Begins movie moment. Next on the list is going to be number 3, and that's going to be my Hot Topic exclusive Batman Merciless. This is him dressed up in some pretty nice garb. We're going to pop this off. This is probably the most metal Batman that they have dropped to date, and none other than Hot Topic, of course, is going to be the host of that metalness, if you would. So this one is pretty sick. I remember when this one dropped, I made sure to get out there as fast as possible to grab this because I knew how fast it was going to go. But check this pop out. I mean, how sick is that blue metallic? He's got that nice gold sword with the printing on the blade. Look at that. I mean, this is a sick pop. When I reviewed this on the channel, I was blown away by this pop more when I took it out of the box. because you really only see like 25% pretty much of the pop, because you're pretty much just seeing like the front face and maybe the corner here in the box. But once you pop it out, you get to see the sheer magnitude of it, and this thing was awesome when I first unboxed it. So that's why this is coming in at number 3 today. We got Merciless Batman. We'll put that off over there. And then next on the list, we're going to hop into number 2. Now, number 2 was something that did drop around Halloween, but I don't know if it was intentional, but it definitely worked out perfectly because it got me hooked for sure, because this is probably one of my favorite aesthetically pleasing Batman ones they have dropped, in regards to like how they crafted it and sculpted it, kind of like how they did the Devastator. All right, so without further ado, let's hop right into that, and that's going to be number 2 is Red Rain Batman. So let's pop out Red Rain Batman out the box here. Oops, we got this backwards. Let's pop Red Rain out the box. This one is sick, and it's sick out of box, and that's, I think, probably it's actually just a common, which is crazy. It's just it's just non-exclusive. I don't know. It almost seems like it's stuck in there. Oh, it's starting to come off. Well, we're gonna slide it out. There we go. We're gonna commit. If you have to keep going, you got to keep going sometimes, and you just yank the pop right out. Unless it's snagged on something, you usually won't rip anything. So we have the Red Rain Batman here, which has this. I mean, look at this cape. I mean, come on, this is amazing. This pop, the way that they sculpted this, the fingers. I mean, this is perfect. The blood on the mouth. I mean, this is amazing. So in regards to all the other pops that they have dropped in this series, I think pretty much this one has such a high attention to detail and such an out-of-box perk to it when you take it out of box to truly get a grasp on the entire figure itself. I mean, even by just turning the head, you can get like multiple poses that look just amazing with this particular pop, in regards to taking photos or just having it out of box, like I said, on your desk. I mean, this is a dope pop. I'd say these two probably, well, I mean, obviously all the ones that I pretty much chose, except for the Batman Begins one so far, is a nice sculpted pop, if you would. It's not just a traditional Batman. But I will tell you that the last one on the list is a traditional Batman, and it's my favorite Batman of the entire, I guess, Batmen that have been around. The Batman Begins Batman with Christian Bale is a really good movie adaptation, but I think this movie adaptation was probably the best one and my favorite, and that's going to be the 1989 Batman. This is the Gemini exclusive patina. I do love patina pops. I have a lot of patina pops. I pretty much tried to grab up everyone that I could find that are patina, and of the characters that I do like. And when I saw that they dropped this one, this was like an overnight like drop that they like kind of didn't even really launch on the Funko app until after it kind of happened. So you kind of didn't know it was coming up, but once it dropped, I grabbed it immediately. And this is the patina 1989. So I was gonna have another 1989, the Target exclusive 1989, where he's in that different stance with the punch, but like when he's on the rooftop with Joker. But anyway, this one I was like, well, the patina one though is probably my favorite of all the Batman figures. Not only because of how rare it was and how limited the drop was when they initially released it, but I mean, just look at that brilliance on that. I love that patina, and it's the original 1989 one. So this is actually the box that had the silver plating along the border. This was the actual figure. So it's weird to see that figure stance in this box with the gold border, but it just has that patina artwork. So it makes me really think that one that has the silver border, I think it was just a mistake and it never got the gold plating over the silver, because I think they do the silver plating first and then they drop the gold over it when they do the foiling on the box. But that's neither here nor there. This is my favorite Batman right here. So 1989 Batman patina, again, sick pop. It's basically gold Batman, and they do like a rub on it of this patina paint, which kind of gets caught in the grooves. I don't know if it's like a rub with a rag or if it's a rub with a brush, but you can clearly see the streaking over here, like it was kind of just wiped or rubbed, like I said, with this particular paint, and whatever stuck to it just kind of stuck to it, and then that's it. Because I've seen different versions of this one that had more patina, less patina, so they're pretty much all different. They're not done symmetrically, but again, my favorite Batman would be this patina Batman 1989. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below what Batman out of this lineup right here is your favorite, or if you don't have any favorite out of these, which ones were your favorite out of the 1989 Batman lineup, or I should say the 1989, out of the Batman 80 years lineup. Down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. For more content like this, subscribe for more, because I do review every single day. Be on the lookout for that. Have a great rest of your day.